This one, I'll tell you, eats at people because sometimes, as you know, that question arises during the initial phone interaction with the recruiter, where a C-level executive asks, "So, what do you want?" And they don't know how to handle that if they touch it at all. So, what do you advise we do in that situation?
And this is one of my favorite topics, and I talk about it every day. The longer someone can put off putting a price on their candidacy, the better. For both in terms of getting the highest offer they can, and also, again, strategically. I don't think it's fair for candidates to put a price on their candidacy before they fully explore the role, before they know strategically how it's going to position them 1, 3, 5 steps down the line, what their quality of life is going to be, and where it's going to position them. So I think that that's really important. So they shouldn't be putting a price on their candidacy until they fully explore the role. If someone was asking me to create Excel spreadsheets all day, every day, my ask for my yearly salary would be a heck of a lot higher than if I was going to feed baby bottles to orangutans. But the fact is, I have a monthly overhead that I've got to hit. So the longer you can put it off, the better. We always encourage candidates to just say open when they're writing on applications. And if they're openly asked during the interview, they should always just say that they're making a decision based on where it's going to position them, and quality of life and compensation is third on the list. And they want to make sure those top 2 boxes are checked before they can put a price on their candidacy. And that protects the candidate. Plus, it positions them to get the best offer possible. Because if you go in saying you want at the top of the range or above the range, the whole time that hiring manager is going to think, I really like Tony, but he's 20% higher than everyone else I'm talking to. And so it's an uphill battle. And so don't put a price tag on your head that's going to be considered a negative. Let them, we always say, let them fall in love before you tell them what kind of ring you need.
I love that. Right, right. So
go through the process. Go through the process. Let them eat the steak before you give them the check. Right. Sell them on your fit, your vision, your abilities, and then let them get excited. I think we've got this job filled. Tony's going to be the rainmaker we need. He's perfect. I think he would get along with everyone. Da 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 da. And then at the end, if it's in the range, you're golden. If you're out of the range, you can fairly say, I've really taken my time to evaluate the opportunity. I feel I'm a strong match. It's everything I'm looking for. Da, 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 da. However, my monthly overhead precludes me for accepting anything under X amount. If we can get there, I would accept in a heartbeat. So I just think it positions you so much better as a candidate to postpone putting an exact figure for as long as possible.
Yeah, I love that strategy because it's a chance to get to know me and assess my worth to you and the organization. At that point, it's kind of a no-brainer. Well, of course, Tony's worth it because we've already talked to them and we understand that they are going to deliver against the investment we're making in them. So I love it.
Exactly. And honestly, companies don't want people that are strictly focused on the dollars, because if that's the case, you're always going to be up for the highest bidder. If someone offers you 20 grand more, you're going to jump ship. And so by positioning it that way, you're also letting the hiring managers know this is a long-term decision for you. And you're not strictly focused on the dollars. You're focused on career path and quality of life. And again, that encompassing everything. And once you're going to be very methodical and strategic, and once those top 2 boxes are checked, then you can look at comp. And it just it telegraphs an entirely different message to hiring managers, and it puts you in a much better position to get the most you possibly can.